Hey YouTube, it's Kat and Claudio, and I thought I'd just waste some time because I'm sitting in bed, icing my knee after my surgery on Tuesday. So I thought I'd do like a tag video, and so I hit Google and searched for YouTube video tag questions. And yeah, I decided to go with the Harry Potter tag. So it's just a couple basic questions, and I'll just answer them for shits and giggles. Favorite book? My favorite book was probably Order of the Phoenix. Probably. I need to go back. I keep going back to reread all of them, but I keep sticking on, like, I read the first one, and then the second one, and then start the third one, and then something happens in my life. And then I start all over again. So it's been a while since I've read anything past Azkaban. What's your favorite movie? I think Prisoner of Azkaban is probably my favorite movie. That was the first one that I actually paid attention to because I was a little late to the whole Harry Potter thing. Just a little. Not as much as people who are just now getting into it. But, okay. Least favorite book. I had a lot of trouble with the first book, honestly. That's why I was late, because I started the first book and it really bored me, and if I had just stuck with it, it wouldn't have been a problem. I would have probably liked Harry Potter and just kept on, but that turned me off. The first bit of that book turned me off for a couple years. Parts of the book / movie that made you cry. Obviously, when people die, that makes me cry. Well, depending on the death. So, there are plenty. Favorite character, I really like Hermione, and Ginny. Book Ginny is really badass. What would your Patronus be? According to the Patronus test on Pottermore, my Patronus is a ginger cat, but I think that it would realistically be more like a bobcat or a cougar or something. Still feline, but if you could have the Resurrection Stone, Invisibility Cloak, or the Elder Wand, which one would you choose? The Elder Wand? Duh. What house would you be in? I am originally a Slytherin, but now that I've aged, I'm probably more of a Hufflepuff. So I generally just say I'm a Slytherpuff, but if we're going on what house I would have been sorted into when I was 11, I'm going to definitely say Slytherin. If you could meet a member of the cast, who would it be? I think I'd like to meet Rupert Grint, because he seems pretty chill. So Rupert Grint would probably be my top, and then Emma Watson, just like, I love her, the work she's doing for the UN and stuff, so. Have you played any of the video games? I've played the Game Boy Advanced Harry Potter games, and those were the shit, and I love them. And I want them for my DS, but the new Harry Potter games, they don't have the same gameplay, and I can't stand it. And I've tried to do the Lego Harry Potter on my 360, and it just wasn't as interesting. I do have the Kinect game, but I haven't played it yet, so I need to hop on that. But the Game Boy Advanced games were awesome. If you were on the Quidditch team, which position would you play? I think I'd probably be a chaser. Most likely chaser. Were you happy with the ending? I was one of the people that absolutely hated the epilogue. I think it's just completely not realistic that everyone's going to stay in the relationship they were in when they were 17, and everything's going to melt back into perfectly, and all of these kids who've been through horrific losses and horror stories are just going to be perfectly fine, go about their lives. And I think that JK could have done some good, realistic stuff. I mean, she made a point to kill off people because of the impact, to see the impact that war has by killing off the parents, like Remus and Tonks, and then how it leaves orphans behind and stuff. But then she didn't go into doing any of that. Like, nope, the Golden Trio is just all perfectly happy and with who they were with when they were 17, and perfect number of kids, and la-di-da. So no, I was not happy with the ending. How much does Harry Potter mean to you? I love Harry Potter. It's definitely one of my favorite things. I mean, I can definitely see it pops up in my life daily. I think it did an awesome job kind of bringing kids back into reading, and there's definitely groups of people even my age. Like, I'm almost 30 and my husband is 30 and we love it, and we can get together and talk Harry Potter because we grew up with those kids. We were 11 when they were 11 and stuff like that. So yeah. Alright, so that's the end of that tag and into this video. Thanks.